Okay, so assuming you haven't got TeamSpeak 3 installed, just follow the instructions above. Go to teamspeak.com, click on Downloads, and then download the applicable client for your PC once you've got TeamSpeak 3 installed, which there should be a link above, and you're ready to continue. So we can open up TeamSpeak 3. I'll just disconnect from the server, so it looks just like what you can see. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a bookmark, and we're going to call it UNITAF. We'll put in our name. Now it's important that our nickname matches exactly with what it is on the site. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to unitedtaskforce.net. We're going to log in if you haven't already, and then once you're logged in, at the top here where your name is, click on the drop down, go to My Dossier, and then in the sandy box over here on the left, we're going to copy that. That is your rank name, and that needs to go in here. So let's go back to our bookmarks, put in our nickname and the server address, which is ops.unitedtaskforce.net, and we're going to click OK. Then you should see a UNITAF bookmark here, and with any luck, there we go. So I'm connected with my correct rank name. Okay, the next thing you need to do is go to units.arma3.com/unit/UNITAF. Again, the link will be above. Scroll down, click join. It'll ask you to log in with your BIS account. Just follow the prompts there so that you join the unit, and then you should that should be available for you in the launcher. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set TeamSpeak up with the Task Force Radio plugin. So what you need to do is come to your launcher, obviously after installing the mod pack, type in Task Force Radio, click on it, and then do a right click, open folder, I understand, and that will open the folder that it's in and highlight it. What you need to do is go inside that folder, and you'll see a folder called TeamSpeak. We're going to double click on that, and then we're going to double click on the plugin. It's going to say, do you want to install this plugin? And we install, yes. And it says it's successfully installed. Do I want to activate this add-on? Yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit TeamSpeak. I'm going to relaunch it. I'm going to go to my bookmark that I created earlier. I'm going to go to UNITAF.
Connected.
It's connected me there. Again, nickname's still correct. I'm going to go to options. And then I'm going to, you can see here, Task Force Radio, and it's enabled. Now we can, if you're ever having a problem in game, and we'll look at that in a second, you can go to options, then to add-ons, and then we'll be able to see whether it's connected or not. Good. So we're going to go back to the dashboard on the launcher. We're going to select United Task Force for our unit, and then we're going to make sure that we're launching with the mods for UNITAF, which I've created a little preset for as per the mod guide. Click play with mods and wait for the game to launch. Okay, we have the game launched with all the mods running, and the second to last thing we're going to do is create the user profile. So we're going to hover on the little person on the top right, and we're going to click to open my profile. Now, if you've only got one profile, you need to create a new one, and the reason for that is you can't edit the name of your default Arma profile. If you already have a other profile, so one other than the existing one that you want to use, you can just change the name for it and assign it to the unit by clicking edit, and on the drop down select the United Task Force and then apply. But what I'm going to do is show you how to do it by creating a new profile, but also copying over settings if you've got existing settings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new profile. Again, I need that name here to be the same as my website profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the website. I'm going to go to my drop down, my dossier, same as I did for TeamSpeak. Select in the grey sandy area on the left my name. I'm going to go back to the game. I'm going to paste that in there. I don't need to set any other settings. I'm just going to click apply, and I'm going to assign the unit as before and click OK. Now that's going to create me a new profile. Now what I need to do now is just copy over the settings from my old profile. So if you go to my documents, Armour 3, you'll see in there the name of your default profile, and you'll see these two files, .armour3 profile and .vars.armour3 profile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy those and paste them into another folder in my documents called Armour3 Other Profiles, which will have been created when you created your additional profile just now. I'm going to paste those in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the name of this folder, and I'm going to paste that on top, and I'm going to do the same here. Sorry, on the same here, rather they just switched around. It's important on this vars one to make sure that you only select the name. So what you should end up with is your new name with these two new files, and they'll match what's inside there already. What we've basically done is just copied your old profile, renamed it, and now I'm going to move them into this folder, which is going to replace those two files in there. Now when I come back to the game here, you'll notice that my new account has the same customization as my old one, apart from the name, and all the controls will have been copied over. Now what I can do if my rank changes in the future, or indeed if I decide to change my name, is just click edit here, and let's say my rank changes. I can easily apply it here and click OK, and then you see it's changed back here in Windows. So it's just a simple case of copying it over, and we're done. Now that I've set my unit, I've set my name, I'm going to go to the server browser, I'm going to click direct connect, and I'm going to type in ops.unitedtaskforce.net, same as the TeamSpeak, and I click join. You'll see the server pop up, and then we can connect. I'm going to select a slot now. You can see now I've got my rank, my name, and my UNITAF tag coming in there, which is fantastic. We're going to load up the game now and just check that the radios are working as expected. Now we can see in the bottom right that my game is saying pipe was closed by TeamSpeak, and that normally means that the plugin's not enabled, but let's go and have a look quickly and see what's happening. So it's actually disabled at the moment, so I'm going to click enabled. Oh, and you can see that the game has moved me into the right channel, and by the looks of things I'm in game. Now the way to tell, you can see that in transmit in there, and if I click on my name in game, we can see connected, yes, play, yes. So that means my task force radio is working. Now if you see anything other than the Y, I suggest you put a message in the help channel on Discord to get someone to help you out, but just double check that you have the plugin enabled, and you can always try reloading it as well.
Channel switched.
That's about it.